Hi guys, this is chapter 2 in 48 Laws of Power. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends and learn how to use enemies. So essentially we're going to go over 2 case studies here. The first one is the story of a 9th century AD young man named Michael III. He assumed the throne of the Byzantine Empire, and one day he went to a horse stable and he was on a horse that was going crazy. A young man named Bardas came to his rescue, and from there the two became inseparable. He gained Michael, this noble's, trust, and he admired Bardas for showing bravery and courage and in fact saving his life. He took this peasant of obscurity and gave him gifts and treated him lavishly, treated him like a brother. Fast forward, right? He's getting promotion after promotion within the military ranks of the Byzantine Empire. And then Bardas is consumed by this thirst, never-ending thirst for power. He gains, the might of the military on his side, whereas Michael is, he's the acting emperor. Though one day Bardas decides, no, I want complete power, and he in fact eliminates Michael. This individual that took him from the obscurity of a peasant ascended him to the great status of a great general. And what did Michael get in return for his brotherly love? An absolute betrayal, all in the name of power. Now, that's a true and tried example of never to put too much trust in friends. Some people may become overly ambitious and you never know what their true motives are. At first they may come off as trustworthy. However, over time, if there's money, notoriety, fame, and other factors like greed, envy, jealousy, ambition involved, it could be a cocktail recipe for a great betrayal that could never be seen. Michael in the story, he never saw the betrayal coming. He was expecting his friend to have this great sense of gratitude for gifting him and taking him out of this obscure life as a peasant, but this person that he brought up wanted more. There's also this other story of this rich woman in Korea. It was like big on the news. I'd have to really look into like the exact name of the case, but she got married to a man of lower status, and his family got involved, and she was about to proceed with a divorce with him. However, the family, consumed with greed, plotted her unaliving. Now, they invited her over for food and like a nice family thing, and to her, she was like, okay, like, she'll go. But in the end, they unalived her, and they tried their best to conceal the murder case. But it was later found out it was them that took her life, and the motive behind it was they wanted to inherit her wealth for themselves. This is someone that she accepted wholeheartedly as family, and she trusted with her life, and she wouldn't have expected that they would have such motives. And things such as these can be hidden, but when the time comes to show the true colors, it strikes like a dagger at the night, So, yeah. Another kind of case study here is the story of Emperor Sung in the Han Dynasty. Now, it's the flip side. He was a general who became emperor, and he was a very rich general. Now, during the Han Dynasty, there would be a bloody, violent pattern of coups of opposing factions trying to fight each other for control over territories in China. Now, what this emperor did was quite smart. So instead of threatening the other opposing factions with war or assassination, he actually offered them riches. He offered them nice lavish palaces for them to reside in with their riches to satisfy them, and this kept them from cooping. So instead of being greedy and wanting to keep all the wealth to himself and use war tactics and fear mongering to control people, he was smart in giving his enemies just enough so that they would be satisfied, to not be so greedy and want to assassinate him for power. Because that was a very recurring pattern in the Han Dynasty, where a Chinese emperor would be assassinated and then someone would come in and try to take power. So he instead made friends with his enemies by gifting them what would satisfy them. That is Chapter 2 in the 48 Laws of Power. Thank you for watching, and I'll continue the series in the next one. Peace.